Ja, aber das ist der wichtige Teil, ne? Weil wir sind jetzt bei der 3. Episode Doki Doki, Leonard Plays Doki Doki Literature Club. Und jetzt muss Leonard natürlich die Entscheidung treffen, ne? Nach dem ersten Tag Gedichte, Tauscherei, geht es ans zweite Gedicht und naja, auf wen fokussierst du dich? Ich meine, jetzt beim ersten Tag hast du schon ein gutes Stück was Ajoura geschafft, ne?
Ja, das war aber eher so, weil ich einfach random Sachen geklickt habe, die mir gut gefallen würden.
Ja, das sagt ja anscheinend schon alles, ne?
Ja, ich würde auch sagen, ich habe gerade eben auch schon mit der Technik hinten gequatscht, dass es am ehesten beschreibt, was ich auch im wahren Leben mag, weil eine Mischung aus den beiden Charakteren, glaube ich, ziemlich sehr dem entspricht, was ich im wahren Leben habe. Deswegen habe ich tatsächlich keine Ahnung. Auf jeden Fall werde ich mich nicht für Natsuki entscheiden. Finde ich scheiße.
Ey,
richtig scheiße.
Ey, beleidige nicht meine Waifu, ja. Nein,
Deine Waifu?
Nein, ich wollte hier ein bisschen, weißt du, mit ja, nicht das Aussehen jetzt, aber ich finde so zündere Charaktere immer sehr witzig.
Okay, ja, witzig ist sie schon. Kann man nicht lassen. Also Rose. Okay. Ich hätte eher gedacht, dass sie dann hüpft, aber ja. Sie hüpft.
Rose ist ein zu einfaches Wort, das sind nur vier Buchstaben.
Raindrops. Guck, da hüpft sie. After Image, After Image würde doch eher Monika hüpfen. Das war einfach in dir. Ich wette, bei Entropie hüpft nur sie, weil die anderen verstehen das Wort Entropie gar nicht.
Ich meine, Sayori könnte es einfach nur witzig finden, wie sie es anhört und machen.
Dream finde ich gut.
Ah, Bubbles.
Bubbles. Vibrant. Socks.
The Forgive Socks. The Socks of Forgiveness.
The Socks of Vibrant Forgiveness. Music, definitely Music. Oh, guck mal, wie sie traurig ist. Calm, Candy. What the fuck? Feather, Atone, Email, Wonderful.
The Wonderful Email of Atonement.
Ist sie da auch ein bisschen mitgehüpft?
Ich glaube nicht. Wenn ich es richtig weiß, hüpft immer nur einen Charakter.
Okay. Ja, sie hüpft immer so ein bisschen. Okay. Vivacious? Vivacious? Ich weiß nicht, was dieses Wort heißt und deswegen kann ich es nicht auswählen. Kawaii! Oh. Crimson. Mag ich. Rot. Oder lieber.
Death.
Lebhaft. Okay. Massacre.
Strawberry Massacre.
Flying Strawberry Massacre. Laugh.
Du bist schon so ein richtiges Sayori.
Ich glaube schon, ja. Aber ich will immer noch nur das aus, was mir tatsächlich gefällt. Also
ja,
ich gehe nicht
deswegen
nach den Charakteren.
Deswegen sage ich das ja.
Ja. Oh, Embrace. Embrace finde ich gut. Natürlich hüpft Sayori da. Die ist viel zu glücklich, sei mal mehr traurig. Guck mal, wie traurig die ist. Gut, die ist einfach nur dumm. Vertigo.
Haben wir noch?
Tragedy, Vertigo, Comfort. Doki Doki! Ich glaube, ich will mal Doki Doki aus. Natürlich mag sie das. Clouds, Inferno, Spinning, Nibble? Ja, ist schon klar, aber ich habe was anderes gelesen zuerst.
Yes, da denke ich mir.
Unrestrained. Grief Holiday. Ich finde die letzten 3 Wörter immer so geil. Sing. Lazy Jump Despise. Nee, das war jetzt nicht so gut. Aber Romance mag ich da auch. Agonizing Hope.
The Disoriented Playground
Hair
of
Pain. Ich hab Hair Pain. Definitely Kiss. Warum magst du Kiss?
Smoochings.
Kitty. Pleasure Joy Kitty.
The pink pleasure joy kitty of contamination.
Cheeks. Imagination. Pure. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable with here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Natsuki.
Yo, Sayori.
Yo, Sayori.
Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in a club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason really. I just wanted to look at it.
Sayori
nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming out here. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you're planning to conveniently forget that you spent all your money I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
Whoa, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri? Tell Natsuki to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. ... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution?
That!
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But... You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Flop.
Alter.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the deck.
Oh, what was? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I'm a bit more drunk. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Aha, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans towards and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I left as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room.
Where's Monika anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me. Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she is okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are.
I
didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Ist jetzt gerade das Yuri?
Ja, nein. Monika
Sorry.
quizzically glances.
Nein, es hat sich gerade nur ein bisschen Yuri gehört.
Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Oh, my last... Ich muss... Okay.
Das heißt Stunde, ne?
Ja.
Yeah, it's all in your mind. That's all happening in your mind.
Ich weiß. Well, my last period today was study hall. Ups, ich hab deine E-Mails auch gemacht. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika.
That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay! That sounds cool. Was das bist
I
du?
also look forward to it.
Oh.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Natsuki. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Natsuki!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Oh, are you going with Natsuki to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Natsuki?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind. Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori! What exactly are we doing for the festival anyways? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so? Ich glaube immer noch ein Horrormassaker. Immer noch.
Ja, jetzt chill mal. Alter, du hast echt Probleme. We're gonna do poetry performance. Guck, es geht um eine Poetry Performance.
Ich kenne dich. Poetry Performance, die irgendein Gedicht wird performt und das wird abartig. A performance? Of what kind? Siehst du?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ja, ich sehe.
Ah, that sounds kind of tall.
Natsuki!
My thoughts exactly.
Natsuki! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. ... Like that!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
Eh? You meanie? I'm working super hard on this, you know?
I know. It just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ha! I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun!
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Natsuki, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Ist es eigentlich auch so, dass wenn ich, abhängig davon, was ich in den Gedichten auswähle, ändert sich auch die Story, oder?
Ja, bestimmt. Speichern wir mal zwischendurch einfach so. Machen wir das ja nie.
Yeah, the two of us entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and
Ich sag mal so, je nachdem was du in den Gedichten auswählst, je nachdem kommst du an bestimmte Personen halt näher und dadurch hast du natürlich einen Einfluss auf die Story.
Ja, macht schon irgendwie Sinn. Ich bin gespannt, was
Sayori Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Yay! Sayori pulls out a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand too! They're kind of dirty though.
To clean them, Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait! I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident. Smack. Gah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls into the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Oh.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from the forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Aww.
Sorry.
Sorry.
There's a huge red mark on the center of the forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find some ice.
Natsuki?
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Oh, okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out of the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop cranks back into the box.
At least they are already in the wrong spots before I split them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the top of her head.
It stinks.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the cranes, so that's good.
Hey, Natsuki. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the thing you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
That doesn't sound like me. Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Natsuki, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Geht's?
Ja.
Really? Maybe you're right. Natsuki.
Ich hab versucht zu reden, weil ich kurz musste.
Ja, das habe ich gemerkt. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever, ever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college after that. So, it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to wear a Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Gut versteckt. Sayori hops on to her feet. And does nothing? Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again.
Oh.
Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Ooh.
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Was mit dem Postpapier? I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with the bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good timing, I was about ready to start with cheering our promise. Hey, Sayori, your forehead! She's fine, don't worry about it.
I was playing with the cranes and smacked my forehead into the shelf. ...
Well, anyway, are you able to find everything we needed?
I have it right. Eh?
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Oh, sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Natsuki. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I start working in the postage tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crane box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Fangen wir einfach mal an mit Sayori. Warum nicht Sayori? Dann musst du auch ein bisschen lesen.
Ja.
Du musst die Dots lesen.
Nein, muss ich nicht.
Doch.
Nein, das ist kein Text.
Okay, er hat die Dots gelesen.
Natsuki, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Eh? I'm not really hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki would the least like to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Eh? What?
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
Eh? I don't know if I understand.
Sorry. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Natsuki, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it.
Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sorry. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
Ah, I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine. I get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her and beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Please, don't worry. I'm sure I like it.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottles on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shots all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Okay, she definitely has some problems. Holy Jesus.
Was?
Ja, ich habe nur geguckt, wie viel groß es ist. Also wie viel es ist.
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that, sorry. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. You need Jesus. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yay! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Whom should I show my poem to next?
Wir haben offiziell noch 4 Minuten, aber ich muss halt wieder halten, wie den Tag fertig machen.
Ja, ich würde sagen, den Tag fertig machen, also die allen 3 das noch zeigen oder einfach hier Pause machen und dann die nächsten 3 als nächstes Mal machen.
Nee.
Dann machen wir weiter.
Also ich kann auch nicht, ich finde es halt mittendrin aufzuhören, finde ich immer ein bisschen komisch.
Gut, dann arbeiten wir von oben nach unten ab und zeigen unser Gedicht als nächstes. Monika.
Du hast das Konzept von oben und unten verstanden.
Hi again, Natsuki. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that.
You wouldn't count on that. You never know.
You never know! Want to share what you wrote for me today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. ...
Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. A noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vanilla on pizza crust, an endless poem of meaninglessness.
Meaningless.
Load me?
Was?
Huh?
Hä? Okay, save me. Load me. Ah.
Ich glaube, du interpretierst zu viel rein. Das sind nur Gedichte.
Ich weiß es nicht. Save me, load me, what?
Ja, das ist was auch immer, ne?
Ich verfolge einfach nur den Instruktionen, die mir gegeben werden von den Gedichten.
Okay.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my own with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how I space the words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about is the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
Siehst du, hab ich alles richtig gemacht. Save me, load me.
Ja, aber sie hat dann nichts gemacht.
That's my advice for today.
Ja, aber jetzt hätte sie mir sowieso geraten zu safen.
Thanks for listening.
Du brauchst nur eine Lesepause.
Ja.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe it was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience.
Well then, keep
Keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's something that tells me Nasky completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be one on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary.
Oh, that was uncalled for.
But I think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Kannst du bitte nicht so scrollen, dass ich den Text nicht mehr lesen kann? Sorry. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang her chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. Gross? Gross, yeah. It's gross, she's gross, the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like anyone who would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they are not hurting anyone and it makes them happy?
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, so to say. Well, you're definitely right.
Yeah.
At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what you've written for today. ... Well done, Natsuki. Your skills are already improving.
Really?
Thanks.
Yuri? Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire you fellows. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your point to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's a certainly interesting technique.
Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Your knots intimately hands me a hair comb.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my windows. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. This enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an image?
Ich glaube, ja.
Urge.
The raccoon, an urge. The moon, increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
You're right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more usual and unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh?
That's funny. ...
Question mark?
Did Natsuki also write something about that?
About something being ridiculous for a strange interest.
She did?
Yeah. She was talking about it, how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her that I said that.
Don't worry. I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit by now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, everyone! We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about a festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, aber ich würde jetzt sagen, also, mir kommt tatsächlich der Tag, das dauert noch ein bisschen an.
Ja, ich glaube auch, dass der Tag ist einfach ein bisschen übertrieben.
Ja, das ist ein bisschen länger, da kommt jetzt noch ein bisschen was. Deswegen beenden wir jetzt die 3. Episode.
Ja, bevor wir jetzt anfangen, irgendwas fürs Festival zu machen, auf das ich sehr gespannt bin.
Ja, und sagen, wir sehen uns in Episode 4 wieder und schauen dann, was diese Festival Preparations sind, die hier Monika vorbereitet hat. Ne?
Ja, ich bin schon sehr gespannt.
Okay, also bis dahin. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ja, tschaußen.
Ciao.